This video takes place in August of 1957. What we know as Interstate 30 that goes between Dallas and Fort Worth was referred to then as the Turnpike or the toll road. This video shows news reporters starting in Fort Worth and taking a drive of the Turnpike to Dallas. It only took 23 months for them to build this portion from Dallas all the way to Fort Worth. Only 23 months. In 1957, this is the only turnpike in the entire country that was able to connect two large cities to each other. The toll prices at that time were 50 cents for any single passenger car to go the entire length from Dallas to Fort Worth or vice versa, or it would take $3 for larger tracks. Midway between Dallas and Fort Worth, there are two service stations and two restaurants. This new turnpike will allow people to drive to and from Dallas and Fort Worth in less than 30 minutes. At that time, using the back road and no freeways, it would take over an hour to get between the two cities. The reporters were taken to this building, which is the administrative building for the Turnpike. This was located in Arlington near the General Motors facility.
Mr. Dingwall, what's going to happen to a motorist when he comes to a toll gate?
When the motorist comes on the turnpike, he will pass through a toll gate, at which time he will be handed a card like this at the point of entrance. He will then take this card with him and hand it to the toll attendant when he exits at one of the interchanges, at which time the attendant passes this through an automatic machine and it prints the toll fare on there, and he then pays the toll fare to the attendant.
Who's going to be in charge of law enforcement on the turnpike?
The Department of Public Safety will have a detail of highway patrolmen here, and they will patrol the turnpike.
For how long a period? 24 hours a day?
24 hours a day, yes, sir.
What's the speed limit going to be?
We will post the turnpike at 60 miles an hour.
Coming from Fort Worth to Dallas, where can you get on and where can you get off?
Well, you will enter at Fort Worth, of course, and then you can get off at the first interchange, which would be Highway 157 at Arlington. Your second interchange then would be at State Highway 360, which is locally known as Watson School Road, which is a point just north of the General Motors plant. Your next interchange would be at Beltline Road, which would be the interchange for Grand Prairie. The next exit point would be at Loop 12, which is the interchange to serve Irving. Your next point of entrance and exit would be Hampton Road in the edge of Dallas. And your last, of course, would be either the Industrial Boulevard in Dallas or right straight on down the turnpike to the foot of Commerce Street at the Triple Underpass in Dallas.